Yo, what is up, guys? I'm Bongasaur80,000, and today I'm going to run you through some tips that were successful for me in defeating the Curse-Rotted Greatwood boss. The Curse-Rotted Greatwood is that big lump of tree and freaky shit in the corner that you just saw. Yep, just there. This guy is challenging for a number of reasons. The first is these creeps that are hanging around. Now, what I found to help massively was to rush in, as I'm doing right now, and take out as many of these guys as possible, because while you're attacking the boss, it's easy for them to creep up on you and overwhelm you, and then you just lose all your souls, and a very, very sad story. So, yeah, get in, destroy these guys as many as you can before the boss fight starts, and you should be good. The second point is that if you see that freaky wart-looking stuff in his genital region, this is the only place that you can actually deal damage to the boss. Not specifically right there in the ball region, but anywhere where this freaky wart-looking thing appears, that's where you can do your damage. So, from memory, there's one on his left hand. There's the one, that painfully obvious one, which I'm about to attack right now. There's also some on his back, and I believe on his left side, but I'm sure there's more, so just keep an eye out for that, and that's where you do the damage. Anywhere else, and all for nothing, so just be really careful and keep aware for that. The third reason that this guy is a bit of a pain in the ass is because he has a few attacks that do some AoE damage. These can also work in your favor. If you're being overwhelmed by the creeps, just wait for them to deal out one of these AoE attacks, and they'll get damaged by it as well. And that's a quick way to get rid of them, if you're having trouble with that. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I've just targeted the ball sack, and took the opportunity, because with all the big bosses in the Darksouls series, they're quite slow, and so you have a lot of opportunity to roll in behind where he can't hit you and hit that Estus flask and get a bit of health back. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward with this guy, but once you get him down to just below, I guess, a quarter health, and he smashes through the ground as you just saw before, this white hand emerges from the front of him, and that's where you need to pay real attention, because it's a lot faster than the rest of the attack. Oh, sorry. It's a lot faster than the boss is in general. It has a grab move that will pick you up and slam you, I think you saw before. And also, this is one of the attackable regions, the hand that appears, so you really need to pay attention to it. It does a couple of sweeping moves, and if you dodge right, you can get in there and lay off a few chops to the hand and cut down the health bar. That yellow stuff that you see on the ground is the AoE damage that I was talking about, and you just need to be a bit wary of it. But also, when it starts to rain down attacks like that, that's when he's most vulnerable. So it's sort of a double-edged sword, I guess, because it can deal some serious damage and chop you down, but it's also a really good opportunity for you to get in there and take care of business. So yeah, dodge rolls, keeping close, watching out for the AoE damage, and really focusing on that white hand, because ultimately that's where you're going to do the most damage and be able to defeat the boss. With all the big bosses, I think that they're intended to add stress to you and make you freak out a little bit, but they, in my opinion, sometimes they're the easiest bosses to deal with, because they're quite slow, predictable, and you have more opportunities to chill. It's not like an Ornstein and Smo situation where you're always on your toes, and the chance to use an Estus flask is minimal. Like, you really have a lot of time to plan the next move with this guy. So yeah, I guess they're the best tips that I can give you when dealing with the Curse-Rotted Greatwood. And if you have a different approach, if you're playing as a mage, for instance, I'd love to hear how you dealt with this. Maybe leave a comment in the comment section below. But if you're a sword and board guy like myself, then this approach should definitely work for you. And yeah, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Stay close, watch out for AoE, keep your eye on the creeps, focus on the target points, and when the hand appears, be wary that it can do a lot of damage, but also know that it's a good point and a good opportunity to diminish the health buff of the Curse-Rotted Greatwood. So there you have it, guys. I hope that my advice is helpful to you, and good luck with your Dark Souls endeavors. I'm Bulbasaur80,000. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit like. If you want to see more, make sure you come back to my channel and check it out. I'm going to be uploading all my boss fights, giving you the tips that helped me, and hopefully they can help you as well. Thanks for your time, guys, and good luck. Peace!